Okay.
No.
Okay, fine.
You're not saying anything. All right, story time. Let's see if I can do this under a minute. We met in high school. I was the only one interested. I'm like, esa mami, that girl is for me. Like, I was after her. I was always just...
Like a puppy?
Yeah, like a puppy. Anyways, she was never interested. I was interested since day one. I wanted to go out with her. I was like, she's going to be my girlfriend. She's going to be my wife. She's going to be the mother
in high school
of
wanted
my
you,
kids.
and I just
like,
wanted to be
I was
different.
like, damn. I was like, mira esa mami. Like, what does she think of me? Nothing. She's like... Oh my God, I can't believe that all the girls are crazy.
All the girls wanted you.
He's so ugly.
Yeah. I kept telling myself that.
No, I was like, I wanted her. I'm like, I'm gonna make that happen. She's gonna be mine.
And you did.
She's mine. But no, she's here. She didn't think I was good looking, but she's here.
What you think? He knelt to the ground and pulled out a ring and said, "Marry me, Juliet. You never have to be alone. I love you, and that's..."
So it all started in the 90s when his family joined the swim club that my grandparents started in the 1960s. Fast forward to 2008, we started dating because I slid into his MySpace messages because he was 2 grades above me. We then became high school sweethearts and went to all the school dances together. We decided to split because we were going to different colleges, but still would see each other every now and then. After college, I visited him in Chicago, and our romance sparked again. We traveled a month together to South Africa, and after our trip, decided I should move to Chicago to give our relationship a shot. We got our first apartment together, and our puppy Jazzy joined us as well. Fast forward 2 years after moving to Chicago, I took a girls' trip to Tulum with my friends. On the last day of vacation, we wanted to end with a fancy dinner to celebrate the trip. Anthony had traveled all the way to Tulum to surprise me at the restaurant with this moment. We hope to get married after COVID-19 and can't wait for our future together.
This is the story about the time I went from a jester to a king, a modern-day fairy tale. It all started when I was randomly selected from a crowd of 20,000 people to go on a blind date with this man on stage as entertainment for the crowd. See my other viral video for details. As fate would have it, we both went to the same college, and he was kind of cute, athletic, and nice, so I decided to go on a second date with him. On our second date, we found out my last name is Jester, his was King, and our birthdays were back-to-back days. Weird, right? This random blind date turned into lots of dates. Us traveling the world together, us getting a dog together, us getting engaged, us graduating college, us getting married, us traveling some more together, us getting another dog, and then buying a house. And now I get to mess with my family about how I went from a common jester to a king. All thanks to God in this one random blind date.
We met when I was 14 and he was just turning 16. We were together on and off through high school and then went to college in different states. After driving overnight to visit me every other weekend, he changed schools and we became inseparable. We got engaged December 1991 and were married in November 1992. We had 3 baby boys in a row and were so in love with each other and our little family. In the decade after our youngest was born, I had several miscarriages and was told that another baby was extremely unlikely. We moved on and had many years of amazing adventures as a family of 5. Fast forward to summer of 2015 when we had the biggest surprise of our lives. A baby girl was on the way. We kept her a secret for as long as we possibly could, and finally getting to tell her brothers is one of my happiest memories. Our daughter was born in March 2016, and she's the cherry on our sundae. Last November, we celebrated 27 years of marriage.
Won't you take me home? Take me home.
I'm Reggie, and this is my husband Kendall, and this is a story of how we fell in love and my favorite story of all time, basically. So here we go. We met in high school when I was 16 and Kendall was 15. We were both in a choir together. First time I saw him, I told him that we were going to fall in love, and I don't really know why. That was the first words I said to him, but that's just what came out of my mouth. Basically, I'm a fortune teller. Anyways, we date through high school, and then after high school, Kendall and I graduate, and he gets called to serve as a missionary for our church and leaves me for 2 years to go serve in Croatia as a missionary. He's gone for 2 years. Did I mention that? 2 years. Very long time. It was really sad, but we wrote lots of letters and we Skyped twice a year. It was definitely a bittersweet time and one that we will cherish for forever. And then he came home from his mission and it was the best day of my entire life, and I just wish I could relive that moment every single day. Once he came home, it was like he never left, and we picked up right where we left off. We were dating, having a good old time, and then we got engaged. Then we got married, and it's been the happiest 2.5 years.
In the night, the stormy night, away she flies, and treat my
I met my soulmate yesterday at work. Yeah, I'll marry this man. He's being flirty the whole time that I was waiting on him. And at one point he reached out his hand and I was like, you know, whatever. So I put my hand in his. He's holding my hand and says, "Could you learn to love me?" If you know who old Greg is, then you understand the feeling of what went through my body. So if anyone knows a guy who's from Washington, he's tall, dark hair, dark eyes. He was at the Coeur d'Alene Sherry's by 95 in Idaho. Help me find this man so I can marry him.